I feel like Caitlyn's character is not talked about enough when it comes to her coming from a rich life, and her going to the Undercity, and wanting to help the people there and understand them. Jace and Victor, I feel like they have many things in common when it comes to their actions and how they feel, and both of them feeling bad for what they have done when it comes to the people that they hurt, as well. I understand why people ship them. I think some or most of Echo's crew Firelights members are going to be important, because Jinx saw Violet in one of the Firelights members, and it had a big effect on Jinx that Jinx was thinking about Violet, and when Jinx and Violet were fighting, the Firelights members, they got the Hextech ball, they took it and they hurt Jinx. I think they will have an impact on Season 2, because of what they did in Season 1, plus they are trying to rebuild a better community. Trigger warning: one of the writers of Arcane mentioned sexual abuse. I will put links in the description if you have been through that. Did V suffer any sexual abuse during his years in prison, or before he was in prison? Please, I hope you can answer this question. I got a tremendous crisis reading theories that I find sad, being someone who went through a similar situation in the past, and this one too. Was V aggressive with Powder? In the official enemy video you see an argument between the two, where V acts aggressively bullying her sister. While V certainly suffered from emotional neglect and physical abuse in prison, that is the extent of what we imagine she endured. I don't know if in Season 2 the writers are going to talk about Violet's sexual abuse, but hopefully, they do so. Sexual abuse and sexual assault, and more victims can speak up on it or open up about it. Like I said, I will have links in the description on this topic, so please click them if you need help, and more helpful links if you need any help. Please click the description of the video, profile pictures, and more coming up. Next one is not mine credits. If you want in-depth on this topic, I recommend watching this video by Eric. It is a good video. He did a good job on this, so credit to Eric.
Trigger warning, and I do mean trigger warning. This is one of the most messed up, inhumane, and gruesome stories I've ever heard about a black woman. Today I will be telling you the story of Mary Turner, who never got her justice, and we are going to say her name, especially after you watch this video. So y'all, Mary Turner was a black woman in her early 20s. She had a husband named Hayes, 2 children, and she was 8 months pregnant. So let me give y'all the rundown. A lynch mob had snatched her husband Hayes and lynched him and let him sit there and dangle while his body rotted for days, while everybody could see. At the time, people were lynching in the South like no other. Though lynching was at one of its hottest points during this time in the South, Mary Turner was like, if I know who did this to my husband, I will have warrants sworn out against all of these people. Mary Lee Turner was very brave and resilient, but that put a bounty on her head and the mob came after her. Do not forget that she was 8 months pregnant. I'm going to read to you exactly what they did to her out of this book, White Rage by Kara Anderson. They dragged Mary to a tree, stripped her, tied her ankles together, and strung her upside down. The men ran to their cars, brought back gasoline, and began to roast her alive. But wait, there's more. Then they saw her naked, 8-month pregnant stomach convulsing. That only sent the mob, made up of several of the Hampton Smiths brothers, as well as a clerk in the post office, an auditor for Standard Oil, a furniture salesman, and several farmers, into a deeper frenzy. As one man took out his knife and sliced away at her charred flesh until the baby, now ripped out of her womb, fell to the ground and gave 2 cries. Someone in the lynch party then stepped forward and smashed the child's head into the red Georgia dirt with the heel of his boot. And mind you, the story of Mary Turner happened hundreds and thousands of times over and over again in the South. I don't care if it's 104 years later. She needs her justice, and she needs it now.
I need this to be the video that blows up. If you ever supported the Black community, have BLM in your bio, make sure you duet, interact, and stitch this video. It's time to amplify Black voices, and scrolling right past this shows your anti-Blackness. I don't care. My name's Alasia, and my main account had nearly 400,000 followers, but TikTok decided to delete it because I am Black. I am known for educating people on this app about activism, racism, and police brutality, while running 2 organizations, Free My People and Little League Activist Academy, both where I educate and give back. But the part TikTok hates the most, I use this app as a network to bring my community outside to protest and rallies to speak for those impacted families. They appealed and restored 95% of my content, but refused to give me my account back. So we're going to rebuild on here. My goal was to reach 1 million followers on TikTok and 500,000 on Instagram. The bigger the platform, the bigger the impact. We're going to connect Black young adults from all across the road, and not an app or a thing can stop that. I am the revolution of social media.
Hey, please stop scrolling, please stop scrolling. Oh my god, do you see my new necklace? It's shaped as Africa. Oh wait, speaking of Africa, do you know what's happening in Africa right now? Oh wait, why'd I say right now? Actually, it's been happening for the last 3 years. Since 2017. Libyans are selling Black migrants as slaves. Slaves. They are selling people for $400. You mean to tell me this has been happening for the last 3 years and nothing's being done about it? Nobody's being loud about it. Nobody's barely talking about it. Are you kidding me? Where are these people justice? The world continues to be silent. But not for long. Let's spread the word.
Credits to everyone in my videos. If the people in my videos are problematic, let me know. Have a nice day, night, or afternoon.
See ya! Bye!